I don't want to get in this again.
That was the most insane thing. I've beat it.
There is £1,000 on this race. Who's going to win? So welcome back to another video. This is the start of something big. We have a full 1 mile runway to put the weird, the wonderful up against each other that you would not normally see race. This is going to be having some fun with a group of lads who are all petrol heads and into insane cars with insane speed. These are probably the two of the craziest cars we've got here today. Everyone will know this from the internet. This is Ariel Atom's insane machine. Anyone who's a petrol head will hear the phrase, you can never get enough horsepower. I'll tell you now, this has too much horsepower. It is a K20 engine in the rear with a humongous turbo. This thing makes around 1,000 horsepower and weighs 600 kg. Then we'll get onto this thing, R35 GTR. This makes around 1,500 horsepower. This is the fastest street legal car on pump fuel. About to have a go at Ariel Atom. And I thought my twin was sketchy, but me and him are going to have a laugh. And it's sketchy as it comes.
Probably the scariest car I've ever been in.
It's going to be insane, this. It's strange, isn't it?
Just start.
Oh, this is wild, crazy.
Oh, mine was all over the road. Jesus Christ. What makes this so hard is that the metal steering wheel. You got big arms that you could.
What I do, I jam it into me, hit me, and I'm good.
Oh, yeah, you got it. That's insane. That was the most insane thing. I've beat it. Incredible. Oh my God!
That's fast, that is insanely fast.
What happened? What was that in third?
Third, yeah,
Insane.
top end of third.
But all you're doing there, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like when you cross over, just as you take grass, you can see it.
Right.
Yeah, carry on.
Wow.
It went back in.
Oh, it was all right.
Bravo.
I didn't hold the control, it was
The
fine.
thing was where we were stood, you couldn't see where you were going because it was just
It was
white.
fine, I didn't hold the control, stood, I was fine.
Yeah.
And I just thought, how's that stepped on me?
Yeah, you've got to be so fast.
Insane. Insane. What is it? What a car. What a car.
Yeah, wild this thing. Alright.
Okay.
That's enough for me.
Wow.
Driving the undrivable, innit?
Yeah.
That is insane.
I don't know how to do it.
It's just grass, I think. It's
Just grass, I didn't hit nothing, just slid on the grass.
Yeah, it's driving the undrivable, mate.
It is.
So if I give it you 300 brake, and then 500,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
600, like I've had it,
Yeah.
you'd be
Yeah,
perfect
you know the
with
kinks
it.
and everything, yeah.
But it's not, mate. I'll chuck you in at 1,000 brake. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You cut the grass anyway.
I'll be honest with you, nobody can drive it.
Oh, I bet.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you imagine I put the Sting in it.
Yeah.
No, I put Misha in it. No.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I put all my mates in it. No.
It's undrivable, that.
Fair play to you, mate. Wow.
The lawnmower is actually now a lawnmower.
That is insane. How do you feel, Dad?
I thought the Corsa was undrivable. I don't want Corsa. I'll get him driving any day of the week. I don't want to get in this again. No, I'll go in later on with him driving, but I don't know how he drives it. I really don't know how he drives it. And let me get the camera and I'll explain it a little bit. Obviously, I've lost control. We know that. We're going to have that on the thing. The issue I have, which is a big issue, which I think the reason why is, if I sit in... Excuses. Oh, listen, there's no excuses from me. This is wild, right? So this steering wheel is that big. So the steering's very hard. So you can't lock... I'm not big enough to lock my elbow in, because Ricky's 6'2", 6'3". Just lock in 6'6". Oh, Ricky's 6'6". There's not many times where I'll say, I'll never want to drive a car again. I never, ever want to drive this again. So Ricky's car has now got the name, the lawnmower. This is where we went off. There's the water I picked up off the wheel. I picked some grass up, slid across there sideways. If the Stigs drove the thing and he can't drive it because he said it's undrivable, what chance has little me got for doing it? Thank you, Ricky. It was an experience. Never again will I get in that car and drive it. Never. And also, people don't know is, Ricky's got a billet block and a better engine to go in it, to go more like 2,000 horsepower. So if you follow Ricky on Instagram, you will see they have been basically battling it out for weeks, saying who's got the fastest. There is £1,000 on this race. Who's going to win? So this is the grud race between the 1,000 horsepower Atom, the 1,500 horsepower Skyline. There's £1,000 on the line. This has been all over the internet. The banter, the race. There's plenty of bragging rights going on. Let's set it off. Ricky's overcooked it! He's gone all over the lanes, gone behind it. This is a second go. Basically, with the Skyline not building boost on the start, just an arm drop. Let's see who can win now. Super close race. Was probably a draw or the Skyline tipped him at the end. That Skyline is fast. This is the battle of the VXR engines. We have what you typically start with, which is a 300 horsepower road version, engine swapped Corsa C, and then we have the next version when you've got the bug of a 510 horsepower drag prepped Aston Martin 4 van. This is kind of what we would class as the entry level engine swapped Z-let car. This is obviously, as you can see, it's the Corsa C. It is the Z20 LEH engine, the usual specs you would surmise for around the 300 horsepower mark. It has the bucket seats and harness, and it has the half roll cage. So this is obviously where all the addiction of going fast and the drag race and the 0 to 60s and chasing the numbers starts. This is later down the line. This is obviously, you've kind of got your car with the engine in, you've got the bug, and then it all goes berserk because you want to go faster. This is a fully forged version of the one in the Corsa C. An Aston Martin 4 van, it weighs a little bit more than the Corsa C. It's around 1200 kg, but this makes 510 horsepower. Come and look inside. This is where these end up. It's fully stripped out. It's got a bucket seat, a CEA shifter, a hydraulic handbrake for staging at the line. It is basically ready to drag race. So let's line these two cars up. Let's see how they get on. Let's see if grip wins power. So we're going to line them up and see whether it's worth it, whether it's going to be low power, loads of grip, high power, no grip. So it looks like the grip on the start has been a big problem for the drag car because it was very even to about, I would say, just coming up to the 8th mile. And then as he got into probably third, found the grip, Tom pulled away at the back end. Why did we end up with this van?
Local lad, going cheap. I already had a Z-let in it, so I didn't have to do anything as such with that, so do any sort of conversion.
How come it's gone to drag racing, and why drag racing for you? Why has it not been track racing or anything else?
Just going down to pod. Just going down to pod and just getting the buzz watching people do it and just think, I want to do that. Engines had quite a bit of work done to it because it was just me messing about, you know, trying different things, see if it'll work. If I do it on my own engine and it don't work, I think that's fine. It's all just trial and error, really.
How's it been today? Different?
Yeah, an eye-opener.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely an eye-opener. I'm still struggling, but I'm getting there. It's a different kettle of fish thinking you can just jump in it and it'll go and it'll do what you want it to do.
Yep.
It's not like that, which I'm finding out. But that's why we're here, we're testing and we're trying.
That's it. Well, so let me introduce the first car. It's a Rover Metro. It has the 1.8 Lotus engine in and it makes around 160 horsepower. Then we've got this insane contraption. This is a Stark Barge electric bike. Don't know the power wise, all I know is these things will do 120 mile an hour. And then we'll move on to this. This is a Corsa C with a Z20 LEH at around 300 horsepower. 160, 300 and the electric bike. This is going to be a wild race. Who knows who's going to win? Let's get it kicking off. Looks like the bike's had him. It looks like the course has had a bit of a problem on the start. The bike wins. We've got the S1000R bike and we've got the insane electric bike. Off the line, that electric bike is mental. So these are two race prepped S1000R bikes. They have been remapped. They make 202 horsepower each. Two lads that ride these, Mike and Salty, both are competing racers throughout the season, so they're not shy of racing. Today has been a wild experience. There has been some insane races. I'm lost for words. The day has been fantastic. If you've got an interesting build, if you've got a car which you think can come and play King of the Concrete, or even if you have a best friend who thinks their car's faster than theirs and they're both very interesting, drop us a message because we can make it happen. I hope everyone enjoyed that. There's going to be loads more content coming from the runway now we've finally got Odo on. Take care guys, and I'll see everyone on the next video.